Sunday morning, everybody. It's a beautiful day out. The windshield's still defrosting, so that's what that little fog is over there on the one side. It's supposed to be nice weather, I think, all the way through, so we'll see. You never know going through the mountains what you'll find. Get a different view over there of the rest stop, and then over here I can't really look on the right very well because I'm all steamed up, but to the right there's a lot of trucks over here in the truck parking area. Spent the night. That's a really nice rest area up there. We're going to be going into the sun. Darn it, that darn sun. So now I'm just going to be aiming this, not knowing what you're seeing. Because I don't see anything in the picture here. That sun going. So, of course, again, I can reiterate, up to the right here was the Holiday Inn Express, and then the big truck stop. Gas. The gas is really reasonable, $2.14.9. I don't know if they still have people putting the gas in for you. Not anymore, Bob says, so pretty good price on gas. Right into the sun. And here we go, up onto the freeway. So we're getting on at exit 99 in Oregon. We'll be staying on I-5 the entire time until we get to Lodi, California. Now over here on the left, can't really see, but that's a casino over there, Seven Feathers Casino. When we came through last first week in April, coming home, there was not a soul there because everything had been shut down, including some RV parks. The governor here had shut everything down because of the virus. You can see it's just a beautiful day out. So I'm going to stop in here and come back on any significant spots, probably through the mountains. Have a good day. Burned trees, but that's the burned town of Allen, Oregon. Klamath River Rest Area. It's about 6 miles past the inspection station into California. And it's one of the prettiest and nicest rest areas on the way down. So it's a good place to stop for lunch if it's lunchtime. Now we're not stopping for lunch, but we're getting off, take a brisk little walk, get the sweatshirts off. Now, as far as going over the inspection station, one thing they asked us today, you know, they always ask if you have fruits or vegetables, plants, and this time they asked if we had firewood. So that's different. So we were glad we weren't carrying firewood. Then once you get over, of course, the border into California, you can no longer do 65. All trucks and trailers or people towing have to go 55. So that really slows things down. Now to the right here is where autos park. And this goes along the Rogue River, is that right? The Klamath River. And here we come. Not real crowded today yet. So anyway, all through the state of California, you have to go 55. Unless you want to get a ticket. You'll see people barreling past you, but we always just follow the rule. Oh, I love that one. So I'm going to shut this off. Anything else I need? Any tips? Any more tips I need to give people? Oh, here's a good one too. If you... It's a good idea to bring your own window washer, because the one I used up in Canyonville, you can see it is just streaked all over. The squeegee part was terrible. So a good tip is to bring your own, and make sure if you've got a tall rig like ours, you know, we're in a Class A motorhome, and you can only reach about half the window. Make sure it's got a long stick on it, more like a regular broom handle. So that'll do it for the moment. Signing off. Thought I'd put Mount Shasta up for a minute. It's not real clear. I don't know if it's smog or what up around it, but it hardly has any snow on it yet. So just a quick shot of it for you. One thing that we always do is we start checking the weather forecast. And, oops, somebody's going by. At least, you know, what made me lose my train of thought. We start checking the weather forecast at least a week or two ahead of time to check to see if it's going to be rain or snow or anything like that. You don't want to go through the mountains here if there's any snow. Let's see, one little look at it over there, and we'll turn this off. There it is. Here's a closer look at Shasta. And a little ways over is another mountain. I don't know what that one is. We'll be back. And here's another look at Mount Shasta. By the time we come home in April, you can be sure that mountain will have snow on it. Okay, I'm going to try to keep this off until we get around Lake Shasta, going over the bridge. So see you in a bit. And we are just completing our trek through the Siskiyou Mountains around Shasta. Across the bridge very shortly, which takes us over the Shasta Lake and then into the Redding area of California. I get good views of the lake down there. And there's through the mountains. Really not any wind. Of course, with there being so much of it evergreens, you know, they stay green.
Though it's not as low as it has been in past years, I can tell you that. Those areas down there, the docking areas where a lot of the boats go in, sometimes those don't have water around. Good now. A lot of people use houseboats on this lake. Once we get through Redding, just a lot of flat area. And I'll probably turn this back on around Sacramento so you can see what we go through on the freeway in Sacramento. See you after a while. So here we are coming into Sacramento. Now the trick for going through Sacramento, if you want to just head down to LA, is to get in the second lane from the center. It says trucks okay. And if you get in this lane and just stay in it, it takes you straight through. Because, you know, there's exits for I-80 and 99, and there's a lot more traffic a little further back till some of the cars got off. But you noticed a big difference in the traffic, and we're about 10 miles out of Sacramento. And coming down I-5, from the last time I was on, it was pretty windy. You know, here's an exit here for 50. South Lake Tahoe or San Francisco. You want to stay in here to go down towards LA. If you rather go on 99, it's a lot more traffic, and to us it's pretty bumpy. Though this is bumpy too, but it seems worse to us on 99. So that's just your tip for Sacramento. There's always construction going on through here. But further back, when we came over the Sacramento River and over the Sacramento County line, is when it was really jam-packed with cars. There were only 2 lanes. See, on the other side, they're doing a lot of construction over there, like they're adding more lanes to the freeway. Always have an add more lanes. I noticed the population sign is now at excess of 466,000. Look at that traffic on the other side. Now this is a Sunday, and this is about the 3rd California Highway Patrolman I've seen just since I turned this on. Otherwise, we have not seen any the whole way down I-5. Look at that mess over there. Now Bob's trying to change lanes. Here we go. We've gotten through the worst part. Look at that mess. This is a Sunday. It's not a work day. Can you imagine how it is on a work day? It's not for me. I have a correction to make on something I said earlier in the video when we came into California. The 55-mile speed is for semis or trucks and vehicles pulling trailers. So if you're in a motorhome that isn't towing a car or a trailer, you don't have to stay at the 55. But we always have a car going behind us, so I just thought everybody was at 55. So that's a correction here. There's where the traffic on the other side is kind of let up a little bit. So I'm going to turn this off, and I will turn it back on when we're getting off at our exit, and I'll direct you to where the gas station is and then the RV park. Talk to you later. And we are calling it a day. To get off at this point, it's exit 485. It's around 4 o'clock, and especially when it gets settled because there's a Seahawks game on Sunday Night Football. So we got to work around that. So when you get up here at the end of the ramp, you make a left back over the freeway. And first we'll gas up. I'll tell you how to get there. Here we go. A little closer for you. And get in the far right lane. Pass through the light. And you make the first right on Pennant Drive. P-E-N-N-A-N-T. Come into the Flag City area of Lodi. So tonight we are stuck in Lodi, as they say. And then just turn right into the gas station. Not the first entrance, because that's Scales, but the second one. It's a Sinclair truck stop. And pull right. We can pull, usually you're able to pull right in and gas right up. Not have to wait. Turn this off until we get gassed up. See you in a minute. And we are all gassed up. We drove 412 miles today. It looks like they want us to turn out through the gas tanks over here. Confusing. Probably gonna catch one of those things on us, huh? I don't know. Run over it. Okay, and we make a right and then an immediate right. Left, I mean. A right here and then a left. And of course the gas at that station was higher. How much was it per gallon? $2.89. $2.89, not too bad. But the one over here across the street is $3 something. So. Then we make a left here at the stop sign. And a right on Banner Street, B-A-N-N-E-R. Starbucks on the right-hand corner and a Carl's Jr. over there that are generally walking distance from the park if you ever need to have a coffee fix. And the park is the first driveway up here on our right. Now, a year ago, I did another extensive video of this park, so I will attach that video down below in the description area that you can go in and see a review on the park and what it looks like, what's included in here. Flag City RV Resort. Now when we came through here last April, they had a table out here that you signed up in. That was when the pandemic was just really hitting. So I'm going to turn this off while Bob gets us checked in. See you in a minute. And we are all checked in. They didn't have our reservation, but we still got a spot, even though I had reserved it. So we want E35. And I just saw a kitty cat. This place does have a few kitty cats around. One of the things I like, of
course. There it is. Oh, here we are. And we don't even have to unhook the motorhome. We just can drive straight in. And of course it's full of hookups. Now please remember to check my link that I put down below where you can see a lot more detail of this part of the trip. And I hope you've enjoyed this day too. If you have any questions or comments, please make them down below. If you like this video, hit the like. If you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe. And again, I will put the link down below where that little kind of not real noticeable little arrow is. Just click on that and there should be a link. So hope you're all having a good day. Love you all. Bye.